Little Miss is now 3 months old. Good girl. Can you sit? Stay. Break. And go potty. Oh, big stretch, big stretch. Come on, sit. Good girl, stay. Break. Good girl. Go to your place. Good place. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Booty work, booty work, booty work.
We're doing ab work. Hey y'all, what is up? It is Marissa Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Y'all have loved getting videos and seeing videos of Little Miss here, so I thought, oh, good girl, we're gonna go potty. Sit. Good girl, stay. Break. Good girl, let's go potty. Good girl, stay. Break. Good girl. As I was saying, Little Miss is now 3 months old. She's 12 weeks and a few days at this point that I'm filming this video, but she's 12 weeks, she's 3 months. Still really loves to eat hair, as you guys can see. Up until probably like last week, I've been wearing my hair up because she does like to eat my hair, but now I'm starting to wear my hair down because she does need to learn like not to do it, so I'm trying to teach her not to eat my hair. But I still always wear like long sleeves, baggy sleeves, because she still likes to nip and bite. Usually I'm wearing sweatpants, but today I'm wearing leggings for the same reason. I like to have baggy ankles because she likes to bite your ankles because she is a herding dog. She's an Australian Shepherd if you're new to my channel. Her name is Freya. We got her at 8 weeks old. There's a vlog of us getting her, all the things we've gotten for her. Y'all love the videos of her. Y'all like getting updates from her. So I thought it'd be fun to do an actual like pup date or like, you know, 3-month update of her, just to kind of give you guys the rundown of what it's been like, what we're dealing with, and also kind of like her schedule. So I'm going to be taking you guys through like a day in the life of Freya and just show you what we do all day because I work from home. So I'm essentially just like a, you know, a doggy housewife, and I just take care of her all day. We train, we take naps, we play, all the good stuff. So taking you guys along, giving you guys some updates of her 3-month journey, like showing you the tricks that she knows, like how it's been as far as like sleeping, potty training, like all the things, just kind of like an update from since we got her to now. We're gonna kind of do that today and I'm really excited. Hi! Hi, Little Miss. You want to say hi to everyone? This is Freya. To start off, which you guys already saw, she wakes up at 8 a.m. and it was just like way too early for me to like talk to you guys, so I just like showed you. But she wakes up at 8 and we take her outside to go potty, but then she goes back in her like playpen area just for another hour so that we can kind of like get ourselves together. So whether that's like me taking the time to actually get ready, go shower, make breakfast and stuff like that, she just kind of gets chill time because thankfully she's actually more calm in the morning than she is at night, other than right now for whatever reason. And so I just take advantage of that. Do you have to go potty again? Okay. The bell training is a blessing and a curse because she uses it, but then half the time she just wants to go outside. Sit, stay, break. Let's go potty. Okay. You don't want to go potty? See, this is what I mean. She just rings it for attention. And it's like 30 degrees outside. It's freezing. So I know she probably doesn't want to go outside. But she hangs on her pen just from 8 to 9 in the morning. And then we get her back out at 9, which is where we're at right now. Sit. Stay. Good girl. I usually take advantage of her calm mornings and we do some training in the morning. Good sit, good job. From 8 weeks until literally last week, so from 8 until about 11 weeks, we were feeding her essentially 3 times a day until she was full, which is what we were recommended to do by her breeder and the vet, just because she was like kind of small and now she's like chunked up. She's growing really nicely. You be patient. Good girl. Good sit. But then at her second visit to the vet, good girl, yes, good girl. They said that we're good to stop doing that, so now for about a week now, we feed her a cup in the morning and a cup at night. And then of course we'll sprinkle in some treats during the day. We do training and stuff like that. So if you're curious of like how much she's eating the Purina 1 large breed puppy food. And so I have a cup right here in this bowl. I usually just try to train her through as much as I can. So like I hand feed her at least breakfast, not so much dinner because she usually eats right before like we eat dinner. Good girl. But I do hand feed her breakfast so that way we can train and just utilize that time and her drive because she's hungry in the morning, duh. So she's gonna wanna do tricks for me to get her food. You sit. Yes, good girl. Can you lay down? Yes, good, lay down. Can you touch? Good girl, good touch. You sit. You paw. Good paw, good job, good paw. You sit. Yes, good sit. You get ahead of me sometimes and you want to do more tricks than I've asked. Touch. So excited to touch. Touch. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. We do not reinforce those kinds of behaviors. I will ignore her until she's calm and she does what she's supposed to do. We do not want a yappy, barky dog on our hands. Good job. Stay. Break. Good girl. Stay. Break. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Stay. Stay. Break. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Good girl, yes. Spin, yes. Spin, yes. Spin, yes. Good spin. If you guys can tell, we're teaching her a lot of her tricks also with hand signals because I want to be able to not say the things and she still do them. So I will show you those ones too because a lot of times I'll say them, but she does know them with just signals. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Oh, I dropped it. Yes. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Another one that we have been recently working on is actually heel work. So that way she'll stand next to us while we walk on a leash and stuff. So we're trying to practice that in the house before we actually put her on a leash outside. So that way walking isn't going to be crazy with her. So she actually has been doing quite well with it. We're going to see. Heel. Yes, good heel. Heel. Yes, good heel. Yes, good heel. See, she already knew it was gonna happen on that one. You're so smart. Heel. Yes, good heel. Heel. Yes, good heel. Good heel. Yes, good heel. Yes, good heel. Heel. Yes, good heel. And now we've made it through maybe half of her food, which is usually what I try to do. And then she will get to eat the other half on its own. Sit. Go to your place. Good place. Stay. Break. Good girl. While she's eating the rest of her breakfast, let's talk about sleep for a moment because I think that was probably the worst part of her. Actually, no, her worst part is her biting. Her puppy biting, her herding biting, all that good stuff is the worst right now, but the sleep is also equally as bad. So, of course, when we first got her the first night, if you watch the vlog, I ended up having to sleep literally right here on the floor next to her because that was the only way that she would go to bed and be quiet, which, you know, I anticipated. No dog likes to be left in a crate alone all night. Like, that's just, it's scary. So I, was fine with that. For about maybe the first week or two, 2, it was us getting up every hour on the hour, taking her to go potty in the middle of the night because we didn't want accidents in the crate. We didn't want her like sleeping in her, you know, accidents. And then maybe after that we moved to about 2 hours every night. The every hour on the hour sucked. Let me just tell you that right now. Of course, the 2 hours, I felt like it was the best thing in the world because we would be taking her out at midnight, 2, 4, 6, and then she'd wake up at 8. And it was like, oh my God, I'm getting so much sleep, but still sleep deprived. And then we kind of bumped it to about 4 hours. And so we would take her out at midnight, 4 a.m., and then 8. And that really didn't happen until maybe like the 3rd week into last week. It's only been about 3 nights that she slept all through the night. The last time we take her out is midnight, and she slept until 8 a.m. about like 3 times, which has been amazing. But even last night, she kind of woke up in the middle of the night crying at 4, so I took her out and she went potty. So it's kind of, we're still working on, you know, sleeping all through the night. I'm happy with the progress she has made because at least I'm getting more sleep than I did in the beginning. And so that was really the reason why I was just so exhausted from her, like even having to spend all day with her and then being up all night, like not getting enough sleep. It was just like a recipe for disaster, and I was like really in a negative headspace for like the first week with her. Like I just was crying every day. I didn't want to be with her. Like as soon as Griffin would get home, I would be like, you take her, like I don't want to deal with her, just because of how like stressed I was. So the more sleep I've gotten, the more like tolerable I am of her, and like, you know, the puppiness or whatever. Like sleep just makes a big difference for me. So it's been a lot better now that she's sleeping more. And if you're thinking about getting a puppy, just be aware that, you know, you're not going to get sleep for at least a couple weeks, if not more. I think she has done really good, even better than I anticipated. I thought we'd be up every hour on the hour for like the first month, but we've reached a month of having her and she's doing good with sleeping and potty training. And hopefully I don't jinx this. I shouldn't at this point, but just in case, she has not had any accidents in the crate at night. Like she's been really good about it, which is amazing. Are you done with your breakfast? Yummy, yummy, yummy. Go to your place. Yes, good place. Good place. Have a good nap. Thank you. Good girl. Sit. Stay. Break. Go potty. Good girl. Good girl. It is now 12 o'clock. It is noon. She obviously just woke up from her nap time. Thank you. We usually try to do at least like one fun activity a day and also one like socialization event a day. If I can get them in the same kind of block, then perfect. Whether that is like going to see Griffin's parents with her, or his parents coming here, of course, or like a friend coming over and meeting her, or what I'm gonna do today actually is go take her to one of the shops that I work at, because obviously everybody loves seeing puppies. They like when I bring her there. You have to go potty again? Goodness gracious. But as I was saying, we're gonna take her to one of the shops that I work at because people love to see puppies. They wanna see her, and I try to bring her at least, again, to do something social every day if I can. And of course she loves it. Like she loves seeing new people, loves getting petted on and loved on. So I think it's a win-win in my opinion. So we're gonna prep the car. Come here, touch. Good girl, sit. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. You did so good. If any of you guys have doggos, we've been trying to get her used to wearing like a harness since day one. And we had one that would have like a hole that would go over her head, and she hated it, would not put it on very well. And we just thought she didn't like harnesses. But this version that just kind of goes on her back and then like clips underneath and then clips underneath, like she does so much better with. So if you guys have had issues with, you know, harnesses like that, try switching to one that doesn't go like over their head, that they have to like stick their whole head through, because that seems to like scare her, and she does a lot better with this one. You ready? Yes, you're ready. You're ready to go. Let's go meet some friends. Off. She still hasn't gotten 100% used to the car. Off. Good girl. Usually when we go for long drives, I give her these pumpkin and honey recipe chew sticks. They've been coming in her bark boxes and she loves them. They're not like as hard as like a bully stick because they're chewy enough for like a puppy, but they still take her a while to chew through. So I only give her those when we're in the car for like more than 20 minutes or so, or around 20 minutes, to hopefully help her like the car rides better. Thank goodness I also need to like knock on wood when I get back upstairs because I don't want to jinx it. I think the last few times, like majority of the times now, we haven't had any accidents in the car. It was really only the first like 2 weeks where she would pee every time we got in the car, and she did poop in my car one time, but I feel like after 2 weeks she still doesn't like it. Like she'll whine sometimes or just get antsy, but she hasn't had any accidents, knock on wood for me, and hope that we don't have any on this trip. so good. We had no accidents in the car. You met so many friends. No accidents at the shops. Oh my goodness, and now you're thirsty. Go to your crate. Good crate. Good job. Good job. Yo, you're so cute. I love you. I don't know if you guys saw in my Q&A video that I filmed a little bit ago, that was like, did getting a puppy make me reconsider having kids? And I was like, it only made me reconsider having twins, because now I couldn't imagine doing this with two at the same time. And yet, yesterday I told Griffin that I want another puppy. Will Freya have a brother or sister soon? Who knows? Good girl. Let's go potty. Good girl, stay. Break. Go potty. Sit. Break. Good girl. Yes, good girl. It's time to play. Yes, yes. We'll get some rope toys out. We'll get her bunny out. Ooh, she likes the cards. Oh my goodness. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Hi, my love. The one thing that she has not grown out of yet is playing with her toys in my lap. I just dread the day that she does, because it's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. Oh, you want to play fetch again? Leave it. Good, leave it. Go get the ball.
Good girl.
She also has a really funny like cowlick on the back of her neck, which like gives her a tiny mohawk. It wasn't really there as a puppy, like it was only like a hair or two, like I noticed it when she was little, and I just didn't know if it would go away, but it's still there, and it's so funny. It's hard to see unless you're here, but you can see into her like fur right here, and then it sticks up like a little mohawk. One thing that I think Griffin actually mentioned is that her spots and her coat is just getting like bigger, darker, and so pretty, like the bigger that she's getting. Like I feel like she didn't have as many black spots when she was little, and now she's just getting like that merle coat really in there. Good and she's girl. Gonna be freaking gorgeous when she's full grown. And she loves belly rubs. She also has a spot on her ribs that she'll kick her leg.
Sometimes you can get it. Oh, she has that right there.
Oh yeah, that's the spot. That's the spot. When she was itty bitty, every time she would eat her meals or whatever, her belly would just blow up like a balloon, and it was the cutest thing ever. We have a couple pictures of it. Her belly doesn't really do that anymore. Now she's just, you know, she's just getting chunkier, because when we first got her, she was like 7.5 pounds. Literally a week later, she'd already gained 1 pound, and then I think 2 weeks went by or something, and she weighed 12 pounds, which was already crazy. And then only 1 week later, she weighed 15 pounds. She is just growing like a weed, just getting chunky. So we don't really get the balloon belly anymore, but you can still kind of feel it, and it's really cute. Right now, she has a really hard time of like settling outside of her crate, because we put her away for naps. So we usually like cut that off. Like she'll probably go for hours. And so definitely moving forward, we want to work on trying to get her to like be able to lay down on the carpet and like take a nap with us kind of thing, or even just like being on the couch and just laying down and being calm, because right now she can't do that. So those will be hopefully things that she'll do in the future, but right now, if she's out of this pen, she is go all the time. She wants to be playing, she wants to be running, she wants to be playing fetch, she wants to be biting us. Go to your place. That's a good crate. Can you go to your place? Good girl. Good place. Stay. Break. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. We've already done our training for the morning. Little Miss is eating her breakfast, but I thought I'd hop on and of course close today's video. I hope you enjoyed getting a look at Freya and how she's been doing for the past like 3 months. I can't believe she's 3 months old now, and we've had her for a month already. Time is flying by, but also feeling like it's lasting forever in some areas. If you guys liked this kind of video, let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up. I can do more updates. One just for me, because like I would love to look back on these and see how tiny she is and like the little things that she knows. But if you guys genuinely like these little like pup date kind of videos, let me know. I can do more of them like every month or something like that, because I just think they're adorable. I think next time I'll kind of do like a Q&A as well, because I know that you guys have a lot of questions about her, or like things that we're doing with her, or like toys that we have, or how we're training her and stuff like that. So if you're not yet already, follow me on Instagram, because that's where I always do all of my Q&As, so that way you guys can submit questions for like the next video that I do. And also, of course, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on future update videos. But I love you guys so much, more than you will ever know, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!